Maddox enters the living room. A plate of sausage, eggs, beans, and bacon is on the table. I bring in a cup of tea.
What's this? You trying to get me to have a heart attack or something? You want a big share of our inheritance, don't you? You witch.
You sit down. I need to talk to you about something. It's important.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Which, sadly, is never the case where you're concerned.
Maddox sits down at the dining table. I disappear and return with toasted bread, which I put on the table.
What's up? Let me guess. You need sex tips from the master. All right, fine. You can have my hot tip of the day. All right, check it out. When you're in bed with a woman, they do not like to be slapped on the ass. Trust me, they could report you to the police, and it's a form of domestic violence.
You need to stop talking. Maddox starts eating. Take a seat next to him. Before I tell you this, I need you to know that I love you. You mean the world to me. My best bud. Nothing I say or do will ever change that. Have you got that?
Aw, I wish I could say the same back.
I go to speak. My mind goes blank for a second.
Well, hey, start talking or I'm gonna have to throw these eggs at you. What's it gonna be?
Did you move out of the apartment?
Oh, don't you want me here?
Of course I want you here. I'll explain why I'm evicting you in a minute.
Oh, great. So that you know, I don't like you anymore. Not that I ever did.
Thanks. You don't have to move out today or soon. It can be whenever you're ready. There's no pressure at all.
Great.
It must be sometime within the next 2 weeks, if that's okay.
Okay, why do you want me to move out this quick?
I'm in love, bro. Heidi has stolen my heart. She's mended it and renewed it. I feel like I owe her a chance to build.
To build a relationship with her.
Oh, I see a big future with Heidi. Future that I've never seen before.
Well, you were married.
It was different with Michelle. It's not like it is with Heidi.
Okay, so what does that future with Heidi look like? What does that entail?
I see an average-looking house. I see 2 or 3 kids and a picket fence.
Cat or dog?
Dog. I see me taking our kids to soccer matches where they face your kids' football team and trash them. I see you in actual tears as I rub it in.
Yeah, that's the big dream, isn't it? But are you sure it's what you want? Heidi's a special girl. I don't want you messing her about.
I wouldn't do that. When I hold her, I feel like I can hold her forever.
You said that about Michelle, too. And look what happened there.
Michelle and I had different kinds of love. Heidi lives with me. She beats in my heart. I feel complete with her.
And you didn't feel the same with...
No, I don't think so.
Well, Heidi is one feisty woman. So I'm actually clueless about why you like her so much.
Right? Last week, we were watching Let It Snow on Netflix, and I suggested we watch the new episode of The Boys on Amazon instead, and...
Dude, rookie mistake.
Think? All it took was one look to know I'd be a dead man if I picked up that remote. Ever again. So, will you move out?
Of course, I wouldn't want to get in the way of your bleak future.
Thank you. It's not tragic. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, don't get your hopes up just yet.
What do you mean?
I think you should tell Heidi about your dreams, but I also think it's vital for you to tell Heidi the truth about your past. You're kind of hiding big things from her.
What truth? And why?
Well, have you ever told her the truth about Michelle or Alex? That chat needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. She deserves the truth.
I sit there looking frustrated because I know Maddox is right. I can't tell her what happened. Unwilling to. She'd leave me.
Well, you need to be open with her. I don't want you getting into something with Heidi while lying to her about your past. Talk to her. Confess the truth.
What if she dumps me?
She won't if she loves you, which it sickens me to confirm that she does.
Maddox, I could lose her.
You've been lying to her for 2 months. You keep lying to Heidi and you will fracture that relationship.
I'm even more convinced that I'll lose her. Can't lose her.
Do you want me to lay the groundwork?
You want to talk to her for me?
Yeah.
You make me look good?
I promise. I will.
Okay. She's due from work in 10 minutes, so I'll leave the house. Don't mess this up.
I won't. I promise.
I walk away, not sure if I should believe him. Door slams shut. Heidi walks in with a briefcase.
God, you think you're making progress at work? And bam! Kathy, the slut, gets the promotion you've been hoping to get.
Didn't she win a national marketing award for like the third month?
Whose side are you on?
Well, not yours, that's for sure. But look, can we talk? This is serious.
Hang on. I need to kiss my man. Where is he? He said he'd meet me here before we went out for dinner. Ooh, is he in the bedroom naked? I could have sex before dinner. Nah, we'll wait to do it at his restaurant. It's dirtier that way.
Jesus, look, he's not here. Can you just please sit down?
Heidi sits down on a chair near the dining table.
Okay, what's up?
There's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to spit it out.
Spit what out?
Will has a son, Heidi.
What?
Your boyfriend has a son.
My man has a son he's never mentioned to me about? So he's been lying to me.
I mean, well, correct.
There's a pause as Heidi contemplates what she's heard.
Why has he never mentioned him?
Because then he'd have to mention what happened to Alex's mother, Michelle.
I thought they divorced. That's the story you told me, unless you were lying to me.
Yeah, I was. I mean, they didn't exactly divorce. It's a little more complicated than that.
So you're telling me I'm dating a married man? Are you fucking kidding me?
Calm down. Look, Michelle died in a car crash 4 years ago, and Will was driving the car.
Jesus, I need to hear more.
4 years ago, my brother was married to Michelle Jones. She was a nurse. They had a 3-year-old son called Alex. One day, Alex had an unexpected fit at his school, a seizure. Michelle and Will rushed to the school, and the ambulance was an hour away, so they got Alex into their car and set out to get him to the hospital quicker. But on the way over there,
What happened to them?
they missed a red light and got hit. Michelle died instantly, and Alex suffered life-changing injuries. The kid injured his spine, and he was in a coma for months.
Is he okay? And why isn't he here being looked after by Will?
Alex is in a wheelchair. He has a breathing machine at the back of his wheelchair, and he needs specialist care wherever he goes. Kid can't live with him. This home isn't suited for him.
Will's rich. He has 5 restaurants. He could as quickly buy a ground floor house for the kid. So why hasn't he done that?
He tried that, Heidi. He really tried for 3 months after Alex was released from the hospital.
And what? He got bored of his responsibilities. What a jerk.
No, it's not like that. My bro, Will suffered from a series of mental health issues, Heidi. Whenever he looked at Alex, he'd blame himself for the kid's injuries. He'd blame himself for taking Michelle from Alex. He'd start to wish it would be better if he died in the car crash instead of Michelle. And he'd get suicidal. He was a real mess, and in the end, the family rallied around him and we had to intervene.
What's happened to Alex? Is he okay?
He's fine. He's living with his grandmother. He's got 2 nurses looking after him around the clock, 24/7. I mean, of course, Will pays for it. And, Will sees him every day. He goes every physiotherapy session with Alex, and, he reads him his bedtime stories every night.
When he pretends to be at work, is he even a chef, or is that a cover story?
Oh, no, he is a chef. I mean, he just doesn't cook as restaurants these days. I mean, instead, he likes to go to our mom's house to hear about how Alex is doing.
Great. So Will's been lying to me for 2 months. He's been lying to me about his whereabouts while looking me in the eyes.
He didn't want to. He just got scared that you'd blame him for what happened if he told you the truth about Michelle and Alex. He didn't want to lose you. And He was so sure that he would. It would have been Michelle all over again for him.
I would never blame him for that. If Will thinks I would do that, then he doesn't know me.
Well, anyway, I hope it's okay I told you this.
I would have preferred to hear it from him, but whatever.
Come on, don't be mad at Will.
It's hard not to. I need to talk to him right now. Call him now.
Okay, well, before an argument erupts, you need to know that Will has big plans for your future. So please don't do anything stupid until you've heard it. I'm begging you.
I need to take a shower. Call Will and have him here within 30 minutes. Or I pack my bags and leave.
Okay.
He gets up and disappears. Maddox takes out his cell phone to ring me. Front door opens and shuts. Heidi stands up from the couch.
You're a fucking coward.
I enter. I know.
You had 2 months to tell me, and you didn't. You waited for your brother to tell me instead because you're a fucking coward.
Sorry.
I thought you were one of the good guys. I thought you were someone honest.
I am all those things.
You fucking lied to me for 2 months.
No. I'm sorry.
Look, babe, for every good reason there is to lie, there is a better reason to tell the truth. And you didn't.
I was scared, all right?
That's a poor excuse.
It's the truth.
You know what? Before today, I was going to ask you if you wanted to get an apartment together. Just the 2 of us. I had it all planned out. I was saving up.
Oh, I also asked Maddox to move out so we could be alone together.
Well, that's not possible now.
Why not? Love me. I love you. We belong together as dolphins belong in the ocean. We're meant to be.
You're a liar, Will.
And I can't change the past. So what's it to be? Are we going to stay on that? Do you want us to move forward together as a couple? Heidi, I want a future with you.
And I want a future with you. I want it so much. I care so much about us.
Great. So let's have a future. Let's focus on the now. Let's hold on to what we have and look forward to it. I walk up to Heidi, grab her face, kiss her neck.
Will, you're a liar.
Made a mistake. I kiss Heidi's neck again.
I can't trust you.
Why not?
Will, trust is like blood pressure. It's silent and vital to good health. But it can be deadly if abused.
Are you saying my lies have become deadly to our relationship?
Yes.
Promise. I will never lie to you again. Heidi pushes me back.
I don't believe you. I'm scared that if I believe you now, you will lie to me again. You could break me.
Heidi, come on! I won't!
I don't trust you. The more I think of it, the more I think you're exactly like my ex-husband. You use me to get what you want, and then lie to me or cheat. All men are from the same pool. You're a terrible person.
I'm not like your ex! I love you, Heidi.
I don't believe you. You're losing me. So you're getting desperate by saying you love me.
I'm not getting desperate. I love you. Kiss Heidi's neck again.
I'm not giving in. I hate you.
Your love is too strong. Give in.
Sex won't change anything. So stop it.
Kiss Heidi on the mouth. She crumbles and kisses me back. Take her hand and lead her to our bedroom. Shut the door. I wake up to find Heidi, dressed, with her luggage next to her. What's going on?
I'm leaving. What does it look like?
I thought...
You thought wrong. Sex doesn't change what happened. I'm still furious.
Where will you go?
I'm going to my parents' house. And then I'll find somewhere else to stay.
Come on, Heidi, you're overreacting.
Don't tell me how to react.
I'm sorry. I don't want to fight.
Anyway, bye.
Get up from the bed and race to Heidi. I'm in my boxers. Stay. Stay here. And I'll move out. I'll stay at my mom's. I won't bother you.
No, but you show up here every day.
I won't. I promise. I've messed up. I should be the one punished.
This is your apartment.
Might be. Living here will never be the same without you. It'd be like living in a torture chamber.
I want to stay.
Great. So stay.
It's only for a while until I find somewhere else.
Fantastic. Start dressing. I'll pack up my things and be out of here in under 5 minutes.
Great. Bye.
Heidi walks out of the bedroom, leaving her luggage. Walks into the living room where Maddox watches Stranger Things.
This is a weird show. Is it bad that I just want all the major characters to die, like, really horribly?
It's over between Will and I.
You're ending your relationship.
Yep.
You know, you're ending it over something which in the grand scheme of things is kind of minor. I mean, this issue is just so tiny that it could be sorted out with just a simple chat.
It's not tiny. Will, he kept a huge secret from me for months. That's unforgivable.
Heidi, you won't get over him.
I think I will.
Will's going to be in your brain 24/7. So when you want to smile, I know what you'll do. It's so freaking obvious.
What will I do?
You'll close your eyes and think of Will.
That's maybe true, but I'm a survivor. I'll survive this. I know myself.
Sweetheart, you're bringing yourself unnecessary pain. So please, don't do it.
Enough. I'm strong. I can handle this.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I walk into the living room with my luggage. I guess I'll get going then.
He was talking to you, Heidi.
He crosses her arms and stays quiet. Love you, Heidi. I know you'll believe that once the dust is settled.
I wouldn't count on it.
Maddox, I'll be at Mom's if you need me. You look after her.
Sure.
Meant what I said, Heidi. Love you. Wait for a reply. When one isn't forthcoming, walk out of the living room. I open the front door and exit. In the living room, Heidi bursts into tears. Maddox sits next to her and consoles her.
Hey, it's not too late. I can chase him down.
It's over. We can't go back.
After a beat, Heidi breaks out into a sob again as Maddox consoles her and shakes his head in disbelief.
There's more to come on The Runaway Bride, so please subscribe to That Love Podcast on your favorite podcast app to get future episodes as soon as they drop. And also, help us by rating us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We also love for you to review us on Apple Podcasts. By doing this, you help us expand our reach to new listeners. We're also active on Twitter at ThatLovePod, so drop us a message there. We'd love to hear from you. And before we sign off, if you love the podcast, please share it with family and friends. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jake Johnston. Yes, that cool kid in your ears making you fall in love. I'm the better triplet of Chakri and Melanie. I know you believe it too. I've just been awarded the Employee of the Week for the 10th week in a row by our very talented writer, the legendary Joanne Nisita of That Love Podcast fame. I know what you're thinking.
You kissed his ass to get that award.
No, I didn't. He simply feels I'm the crucial jigsaw piece of this podcast network and wants to award his most talented, hardest-working voice actor. Take that and smoke it, Melanie. I rule, I frickin' do! Anyway, I'm here to promote my brand new show, Ready for Love. It stars me, Jake Johnston, a man who just lost his marriage after suffering a heart attack, and Amanda McKnight, A woman who falls in love with me after we go out on a date, but I ditch her by climbing out of the restroom window. Yeah, I laughed too when I read that part. Ready for Love premieres soon on That Love Podcast. Be sure to give it a listen. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna wrap up this Employee of the Week award and send it to Chakri as a joke. The kid's not nearly as talented as me. Poor thing. I don't think anyone is. It's a shame. Anyway, check out Ready for Love, coming soon on That Love Podcast.